welcome to your Wednesday dose of Illustrate Radio, powered by
Oh,
Bliss FM. Make sure you also check us out on iHeartRadio. It's your girl T Gray. I have with me my super cutie co-host Lucky. What's up,
ah,
Lucky?
thank you. Hey, what's up, baby girl? How you doing? I said, baby girl. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say
And that's I'll take it. I'll take it. I ain't been called baby girl in a while. Oh, yes.
baby girl, that good.
Yeah.
That's that good old throwback. That's that good old throwback.
And I needed
I'm a
it.
little bit
And
in
I
my zone from that. But you look fabulous as always. You're beautiful. I just want to tell you that as well. So thank
Oh,
you for the
thank
compliment
you.
too.
Thank you. Girl,
You're
I just
always
come here for
beautiful,
the compliment.
even without. I'm about to say it's effortless. I just come in for your hairdos. I'll be like, dang, I swear she gonna come with a new style every single time.
Listen,
I'm trying to keep
y'all,
up.
for the
I've been
rest of
trying to keep up.
2020, following this pandemic, this is it. Okay, this is what you all gonna get from me the rest of 2020. Girl trying to start her locks. So this is it. Y'all better enjoy this look. Okay. Enjoy this work I'm
You
giving
better get
y'all.
into it.
So,
Because
let's
winter time
let's
about to
jump
come up, it
right
ain't about to be
in.
like that.
hmm Let's jump right in, you guys. So today's love and is love and live your life and just shout out, you guys, to Niecy Nash for
Hallelujah.
marrying her supposedly in the closet. She out the closet now. And she's married
I had no
one of
clue.
her yes, one of her long time. I'll call her an acquaintance. A singer, a songwriter, you guys, and her and the young lady tied the knot, and like nobody knew. It's been super super hush, but I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her for jumping out there, learning to love again, and just embracing her new lifestyle and getting her thing on. But let me tell you why they need to let this woman live. It's interesting though, part of the way that they met, because the young lady that she married also sang at her wedding to her previous spouse.
Ooh, that's juicy. You got the juicy teas.
See, right? So it does bring about, some questions, you know what I mean? Maybe a little cautionary tale about who you hire to do your stuff. But ultimately, their
Mm.
relationship, their friendship grew, blossomed, beyond business, beyond, what's normal. The young lady also was on Claws. And that's how they met initially. She also was on Claws. So I'm happy for them. They look real cute together. And then the young lady, a little young too. She got a little tenderoni. So I'm
Yeah.
happy for her.
Okay.
So I'm just saying,
Hey,
like life is
I'm not mad. I'm gonna say I'm not mad at it.
no, no, by no means. But life is too short, you guys, to not be living in the love that you deserve. I'll say that. We sometimes have all these limitations, all these restrictions, all these self imposed notions of what's right, what's wrong, whatever. Don't let
Mhm.
society dictate who can make you happy. Well, first, you should make yourself happy. But relationship wise, don't let society tell you what's right and what's wrong about who you love
What's
or who
wrong?
loves you back. You know what I'm saying? At some point, go ahead and embrace whoever you are on the inside. If you love tall niggas with feet that's size 14, well, goddamn it, you fit to be
That's your
ordering some shoes. You love that man. You know what I mean? If you want somebody short, fat, that gotta put that belly on you when you spoon with dag on it, get the belly on you. Enjoy it. Like life at this point is way too short. And if you just so happen to be Niecy Nash, who is stacked, okay, all that pretty mouth, all
yeah,
that pussy,
baby
she's
girl. Yeah,
stacked.
yeah,
And
yeah, she
she
is
wants
very
somebody
curvaceous.
to come over there, little girly boy with a fade and tear it up. Well, hey, tad hot. Clearly tear it up all the way into a wedding ring.
Hey man, you happy? I'm happier. That's what's up.
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
come on and hit me off with this just my luck.
Okay, so it's just my luck that I am a parent who is working, also managing a business,
That's
and
right. Shake the
also
girls.
now, now now homeschooling and being a nurse and a construction worker and a chef and everything else at home, and also a mentor and a tutor. Um, and I was kind of frustrated at first. I was like, man, you know what? Actually, I had a better outlook. And then I got frustrated because the internet started to mess up and just things were going crazy. And I'm trying to work and also trying to walk my peoples through to try to help guide them while I'm not at home and during the day at work. And I just want to tell parents to take a breather and to know that this is actually a great time for us to be even more hands-on with our kids' education and the things that they learn. And we're also learning with them. And those who are able to be home with them and have the capability to telework, because I can't completely telework all the time or every single day. My job is very hands-on in both parts. So just kind of take your time, breathe, glass half full, be lucky that you have this opportunity to be more hands-on. And again, for those who do have to actually do office, and I need to know what y'all doing. Are we like forming a mom's club or a parent club to say, okay, this day you can kind of guide the kids and teach them? Are we hiring tutors? She does have older siblings, but my older siblings are also very active on their virtual stuff, so it's very hard for them to try to take away and baby girl. But anyway, y'all try to
Well, I can tell
find a way
you, in
to
my
do info.
household,
Oh, make it. hmm?
go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and make a list, try to organize and prioritize, even for your business. I literally have a task list
Mhm.
at work that I am now applying to my everyday life for the children, even if it's washing clothes, doing your daughter's hair, taking your son to the barber shop, or you have this scheduled doctor's appointment. This can be super overwhelming, but organize your time and at least your thoughts, and use Siri. I don't know what the other one is called. What's Galaxy called? My bad, Shade. But use
I don't know. Let
Siri.
me
You
see
know
what's her
what
name.
I'm saying? Oh, my bad. I didn't know. A whole
It's
time
talk
thinking
about
you
my.
know, you were Apple.
Her, I
You
don't
were
even know her
Apple. What
name
they on
because I don't
Galaxy
talk
20
to
right
her.
now? What they on Galaxy 20 right now? But y'all just, smoke one, have a drink at
Yes,
nighttime. I was so
yes,
glad that the kids was fed, homework was
yes.
done. I done made my deliveries. I done got my pickups all done before 7:45. So that's when I got the reminder, because I actually moving so fast, you forget that the day is even here. I forgot that it was Wednesday, y'all. I'm swearing it's like Tuesday or Thursday, just not really realizing. And yeah, I just moving so fast. I almost forgot I had to come on the show, but I was able to get it together tonight. And I appreciate y'all for the reminder and being patient with me. And yeah, listening to my nasal ass voice right now because I got sick with the AC, not because I'm not eating properly. It's like, nah.
Is that for me?
Sissy Sweet, Sissy Sweet is good to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm Monica. Hold on, wait.
Where your
Oh,
Fendi
and
at,
let's
Monica?
so
Where your Fendi at?
hold on, wait. Don't come. Hold on, wait. Don't come. My Fendi, I got an F right here. Y'all see that? Hold on.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Not to you.
Okay.
Not to you. Not to you. I'm gonna be Brandy, the awkward cool girl. Cause you Monica to me. You got like a lot of swag. Everything just kind of comes flowing and it's natural.
Plus, I
But
like
talking
thugs.
about them,
Plus, I like
yes,
thugs.
yes,
I
yes.
do. I
Talking
do.
about them. So let's get into this. Let's get into this verses. Hold on, wait, what happened to
Yeah.
my page? What the oh man. Anyway,
Well,
so
I
this
can
verses
tell
was
you,
super
I was on the edge of my seat. Okay. I was ready for this
girl,
joint.
girl. I don't think like with all the verses, you take breaks sometimes in between because like it'd be a lot. It'd be kind of dragging. But I was super, super, super excited to see two of the most successful R&B singers of the last 30 years prove they still have a drawing power in 2020. Over 6 million people tuned in. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
y'all just
Mm-hmm.
let that marinate, just let that marinate and sizzle up in your spirit. You know what I'm saying? 6 million
Yeah.
people. I really hope they do it. I really hope they do it. Um, according to Versus organizers, Brandy and Monica Face Off reached a, oh my goodness, they said 1.243 million concurrent viewers, meaning that consistently there were 1.2 million people on. That is super, 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 super touch.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
added another 1.6 total views on Apple Music. Y'all, I didn't even know that Apple actually did that, where you can literally go on and look up the artist's name that was previously on Versus, and they will literally have the whole show, the lineup. So I was shazamming all morning to make sure I made up my new R&B hip hop. Will add them to my R&B hip hop playlist. So anyway,
Mm-hmm.
folks thought that Monica was winning. But when
Mm-hmm.
Brandy dropped that Tupac intro, I said, "Woo!" Honestly, I don't know why people thought Monica was winning. In a sense of, I guess, because some of her songs kind of hit different and also hit a point in time and a moment in your life. But I also feel like Brandy kind of cut herself short just a little bit. Um, and you can kind of tell that it was a little bit of animosity. I don't know if it's animosity, or I would call it more awkwardness than anything else. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Monica took her a second to kind of, it took her a second to kind of get into her groove. And Brandy was like cracking jokes, but also kind of stating facts at the same time. And when I said that, I kind of feel like I'm Brandy, and I feel like you're Monica, in a sense of you're like cool and things come to you super fluidly. Where me, I'm like the awkward, loud girl in the room who laughs funny and cracks jokes that everybody else may not think is funny, but I might be cracking up about it. So I hope that we could kind of look at it and actually not turn it into, make it negative and all the other good stuff. But what are your thoughts about
Mm-hmm.
it, though?
So first, I'm a fan. Okay. So I'm a fan of Brandy and I'm a fan of Monica. But I've always felt like, and we talked about this the other week, that when it was going to come to this battle, I felt like Monica was going to show out vocally. I was hoping they were going to have some sort of live singing going on.
So,
Like
well,
I really,
performance, that's what I
I
thought, like
was
the boys.
I was like, come on and just give me a little bit. Like, you don't want to give me a little bit right now. So I was disappointed about that fact because I hoped there was going to be more some singing along and stuff like that. Now, Brandy was stating some facts along the way about their dynamic, about their relationship, and I get it, and I get that you may have saw animosity, and it was definitely wasn't like totally comfortable. I don't feel like they should have been in the same room. I feel like they should have been in different places to be more comfortable. Say, like Erica Badu was in a super zone because she was in her own. Jill Scott was in a super
Yeah,
zone. The other
she was.
fellas who have been in the studio with their boys as opposed to right there in front of the person. I think that was a stretch. And I think that it was a play on what's already some tumultuous history. Now, granted, they're grown and they might be in a different place now, but their history speaks to something else. And you could see that conveyed. I am a Tupac fan, okay, you guys. I cried when Tupac died. So when I tell y'all that my room was plastered with
Yeah, look,
Tupac, I knew
look,
every word
with
to
Tupac
every song, to every whatever. I didn't feel like
mm-hmm.
her playing that Tupac clip put her over the edge. I just didn't. And I get why some people feel like, oh, nah, I wasn't wild by that because right after that, when they played So Gone, I had forgot all about it. Like as soon as they played So Gone,
Look, I so gone. You no lies there. Actually, yes,
I
no lies
forgot
there. You're
all
definitely
about
right about
whatever
that.
Brandy just said.
I think,
You know what I mean?
but I also feel like Brandy kind of shorted herself because she didn't really play, to me, all of her hits. her catalog is so extensive. Like Monica literally came out and was like, I'm coming hit for hit. You see what I'm saying?
But
But
see, the
Brandy's
thing about it is
catalog is super
Brandy has
extensive.
songs, right? But Brandy has songs that people listen to on her album that are fans feel like that jump smack. But in the grand spectrum, it wasn't a hit. It was
Yeah,
a dope ass song. You know what I'm saying?
but
And
it
so
wasn't a
don't get
hit.
me wrong, right? But it wasn't a hit. And I just think I'm always going to be Monica over Brandy, even though if Brandy was right here right now, we could still sing all these songs together. Me, you, and your mom, jeans. We could sing this whole shit. But while
But
I'm
Monica's
on
more
the little
relatable.
right, right. But so the other piece of that puzzle was people are calling Monica out, saying that she was wearing fake Fendi during the battle. Now they were talking a lot about the clothing, because Brandy apparently spent about 2,700 on her jacket. I'm gonna be quite honest with
2,700. She
you.
need a shot. She, mm-mm, mm-mm,
I'm gonna be quite honest
She
with
did
you.
not spend 20.
I turned on the versus battle and saw Brandy. The first thing that came to my mind was Raggedy Ann. I'm gonna be quite honest
Raggedy
with you.
Ann.
The, the patchwork mom jeans. I don't know what kind of slides, flip flops, half slide. I don't know what she was really wearing with her. I'm confused about the
I
shoes,
didn't know. I was
but
like,
the
are those
patchwork
Jesus
mom
walk shoes,
jeans,
swim shoes? I didn't
the
know what
the the
those
two
were.
$2,000 jacket. Like, yo, I really could have probably put some shit together from the thrift store and been bopping.
So and then
Now,
you would have looked way better
Monica's
than that.
outfit. There have been so many memes, you guys, about Monica's outfit. And so Monica said that she had gotten a pretty well known designer to design the Fendi outfit for her. Now, having a well known designer design the outfit and it actually coming from Fendi, you guys, that is two different things. So they're saying, it could lead to some sort of legal recourse. But from my understanding, Fendi didn't pay Monica a dime to support wear or anything else.
Her
And
brand,
she
right?
ain't the only person
And they're
who
pretty
let
much
her.
saying
Go ahead.
that if she can get fined or they might sue her because she actually got paid to do verses. Or it was like a public paid performance. I didn't know that they got paid to do that. Is that true? Like, can we fact check
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
So
They get
I
paid
actually
to me.
like the
What does that got to
outfit.
do with her outfit? Go
Right,
ahead.
but and she's still supporting the brand because again, you had 6 million people. Now 6 million people are talking about Fendi. Now 6 million people have memes all about Fendi, et cetera, et cetera. So to be honest, y'all should be thanking her because we make everything legit like that. And what happened to my man? What's his name? The fashion guru from Harlem.
Mhm.
Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. That's what he did. That's what he did for our culture, and we made these brands what they are today. Not no other wave of culture.
You
We had
talking
them all
about
in the
like a
rap
Dapper
videos.
Dan type? Yeah,
Yeah, Dapper Dan type. Yeah, like Dapper Dan
yeah,
was like
yeah.
legit like that. So I love the outfit. I don't give a fuck. She came out there looking bad as shit. Brandy, on the other hand, you look bad as shit. And I don't mean that in a good way. Like the whole outfit threw me all the way off because it didn't
Mm-hmm.
compliment anything. And I've seen her dress better. I mean, she's always, like I said, she's always been that awkward girl anyway, dressing a little bit odd.
Hmm.
When I say I'm awkward girl, I mean in the sense of personality, not in
No,
fashion.
I get it.
Her ass
I
is
get
yeah, her ass is
it.
360,
She be on some other shit.
360.
She be
Yeah, I just couldn't. That shit just couldn't follow. Um, so in greater news, Tyler Perry. Oh my gosh, Tyler Perry is now. You guys ready? Drum roll, please. He is now. He is now a billionaire. According to Forbes estimated.
on.
I just feel like I had a part in his success because as a like a preteen teenager, I was going to or teenager, I was going to the Tyler Perry plays that they had at Constitution Hall. So to see
Mhm.
that his work now that he's come up so much, this is an amazing thing. So Forbes estimates Perry's net worth at 1 billion and says he's earned more than 1.4 billion in pre-tax income since 2005. So that's not even accounting right now. My man lit.
Right,
Perry spoke to the magazine
right.
telling them that he made it a point to own everything he makes. Perry owns the entirety of his creative output, which includes more than 1,200 television episodes, 22 films, at least 2 dozen plays, a lot of them, which I would like to say that I went to, and a
Mm-hmm.
330-acre studio lot in Atlanta. He had this story where he's basically saying that my father was a subcontractor and he would get paid on Fridays and he would be so glad that he made $800. But he watched the man that owned the house that his father built and make $80,000. And that's when he knew he always wanted to be the person who owned the house. How sweet is that? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud to know that he's literally living in his car and he now has everything that he's acquired. Just shows that dedication, determination, and overcoming all your obstacles and not letting fear actually make it a failure, actually push through your fears. So this is a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful story, and I'm so proud of Tyler Perry. Shout out to you. Any of you have any like favorite Tyler Perry movies or shows?
You know what? I am a Meet the Browns fan. So when I say that, I mean the character, the Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah, I
don't
know.
care
I know.
what David Mann has been in, and I mean I've been just a David Mann fan since way back with Tyler Perry. I love Tamala Man since way back, but that character, to me, that character is timeless. That character is almost as timeless as a Medea. You know what I mean? And then they keep
Mhm.
reinventing because now they even have the new show that's about to come out. With the I can't think of it. I don't want to say it's assisted living is what it's called. And David
Okay,
Mann and
okay, okay.
Tamala Mann are the stars of that. And shout out to Naeem, the star comedian out of Philly. He's on it too. He's a plastic cup boy with Kevin Hart, and this
Oh,
is
that's
his
what's
first like
up.
real big gig.
That's
So
what's up.
I'm just like, when it comes to Brown, I don't care if it was on the regular show. I don't care if it was on the movies. I mean, like everything. I feel like he is patchwork. He's just a piece of the puzzle. But I love him. So
Yeah.
the Tyler Perry movies, to me, at some point, I kind of got over it. The Family That Prays is probably my favorite because that was just a magnificent story. For Color Girls was amazing. Like it's hard. Like if Tyler Perry was in a versus battle, there would be nobody to go up against them. I can't even really say, you
Yeah,
know,
I can't
this
think. I
is
can't
this
think
is
of
my all
nobody.
time. This is my favorite one of his. I could just say that it has been just a really great journey watching him grow. um, is
Yes,
something
it
that
has.
I enjoyed, my kids enjoyed, and for him to go from sleeping in his car to building his own studio, okay, and that just to make it there is phenomenal. I'm sure he's had
Yes, it.
setbacks. I'm sure he's had people tell him no. I'm sure he's
Mhm.
gone through, um, the trials and the tribulations, but he's always come out on top. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy for his success. I'm happy that he puts his success back into people of color. I'm glad that he does
Yep.
teach people, hey, this is how you own. And once Tyler Perry Studios opened, there were so many shows. If you just paid attention, that now it was being filmed at Tyler Perry Studios. People were moving their money. There's definitely there was he created an economic shift among Black
Yes, he
Hollywood,
did.
and
Yep. Shout
so
out to
somebody
him.
to
He
do
actually
that.
had my cousin.
Oh my God, for him to do
Yeah.
that is, I mean, it's phenomenal. So, I mean, he definitely has earned every coin he has. If I could only just
Mhm.
maybe ask for a small portion alone or something, I'll take it. But he's definitely earned every coin that he has, and definitely gives you something to want to strive forward to. Most definitely.
So a couple of our viewers said that they love Think Like a Man as well. Why Did I Get
Yeah.
Married? Um, yeah, just to name a couple of his movies. But yeah, again, that's super dope. You're right, Tyler Perry. This is what we should focus on, and these are the things that we should support, even if we're not really his. Like his brand is a little cheesy. We kind of fell off too because
It
I felt like he kept
is.
getting repetitive. But I
It
also felt
depends.
like
Like, if
it was
anybody,
very.
go
I
ahead. I'm
also felt
sorry.
like it actually kind of. It kind of, no, you good, because it's a little delayed, so it'll be like 30 seconds and then don't. So I feel like it was very imperative to the culture, though, in the whole of like how like families went to go see his movies, and we got to see like
Mm-hmm.
our family was like the crazy old be talking trash. I love that guy, or
Mm-hmm.
the other old. Or the old, perverted Medea, weird Medea, who was also still
Right,
so
right.
not perverted, but she was no criminal. But it was just good to see that we can be all of these different things, and to see all of our characters kind of like play out in our family. So that was super, super dope. And again, he did something so amazing and so pivotal. And I think that this is the kind of thing that we need to follow, hire our own, build in our own communities. And he's still
Mm-hmm.
well much invested in Atlanta. And because that's where it all started for him. So shout out to you.
Mm-hmm. Most
Oh,
definitely.
but
Most definitely.
so 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 on some good news, talking about brands, you know what I'm saying? Cardi B is now the new face of Balenciaga Fashion House. So Balenciaga Mama, I know you heard about her. Anyway, that was coded. That wasn't me. I just had to make it. I just didn't feel like this should be real. You gotta like flow that. You know what I'm saying? That was on her. She called her song called titled "She Bad" featuring YG. Over 2 years later, that line from the Invasion of Privacy track could be viewed as a premonition because she did say that. On Tuesday, Cardi announced her new business relationship with Balenciaga as a part of the brand's Winter 2020 ad campaign. The 103-year-old luxury fashion house displayed the rapper on a billboard outside the famous Louvre Museum in Paris. You're looking at the face of Balenciaga campaign. I remember how I felt seeing myself on a billboard in NYC Times Square. But Paris, wish I was there to see it
Mm-hmm.
in person. That is super, super dope. Cardi B has experienced win after win for the last month. Her record breaking WAP single with Megan Thee Stallion spent 2 weeks at number one on the Hot 100 chart. Plus, Invasion of Privacy became the longest charting female rap outer on Billboard
Mm-hmm.
200. That is super torch. So shout out to Cardi B, doing her thing and actually showing like it's the come up. We could do more.
Yes.
Like my baby predicted. She predicted her family. She knew exactly what she wanted, and yes, she had to do a little grinding and grinding to get up there. But she didn't really sell herself short. So I'm so glad to also see her growth as well. Dad, shout out to our people. Our people just doing a damn thing. I can't even be mad. Like,
Yes.
what you
Most
think though?
definitely.
So
Most
what's
definitely.
your
Like,
more?
so I'm a fan of Cardi B. I wasn't really happy with all the flack that she caught with that WAP song, but I think that she has an amazing way of turning turmoil into success. Every time Cardi
Mhm.
has had something major happen, whether it would be her fallout with her husband prior to them being married, or anything else, her back and forth with Nicki Minaj, Cardi stays coming out on top, and she shows the
Cotton.
world that she's worth it. You know what I mean? She shows the world, hey, yeah, I might have this WAP, but look at me on this billboard. You know what I mean? Look at how I skyrocket. Yeah, my dude might have cheated, might have got caught on tape, but look at how I turned that into a beautiful marriage
Us building
despite,
together marriage, right? It's
you know,
like right,
she,
exactly. And how
she comes
she,
out on top.
mhm,
She's so resilient.
she's
She's
resilient.
so resilient.
Mhm.
And her as a rapper, there is not black female rappers who can say, I'm the face of this major company. And granted, the
Right,
company is not her
103 year
own,
old.
but to make it that far in hip hop as a female is something that you just don't see done. You just don't see done. You might see somebody in a Pepsi commercial, and I mean just a commercial. You know what I mean? You don't
Yeah, just a
see them
commercial, Apple commercial.
right. You don't see them as carrying a brand. And Cardi stays doing things that take black female rap to the next level, that makes these new female rappers. So you guys gotta work double, triple hard,
You
because
work hard.
Cardi,
Yeah, Trap
she's
harder. Yep.
awesome.
She's setting
And
up.
it, and the
She's
thing
setting me
I
on.
like about her is Cardi could be totally covered and still kick that ass. So it's not even boiled down to, oh, she got the body, oh, she got the ass, oh, she got the, it don't even boil down to that. It boils down to Cardi exudes an appeal through hip hop that most other women have failed to conquer. That look, you would never see Little Kim on no Balenciaga board. You're not gonna see Little Kim there. Nicki
I mean,
Minaj didn't make
Lil
it
Kim
that
did
far.
50. No, no, no. Nikki did. Nikki and actually Lil Kim was both a part of Fendi. Nikki. I mean, Lil Kim did it first, and then Nikki followed up. But yeah, they
Not to
accomplished
the
that. They just
extent, not to the extent, and definitely when it comes to Balenciaga over
not to
Fendi,
being a big.
not to the extent that Cardi B has taken it. Definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah.
But
So
it's it's
I
beautiful.
am I'm super proud of. Yeah, it is a beautiful thing. I'm super duper proud of her, and I think that that's an amazing accomplishment. So shout out to you for setting that bar. And also letting them know that you can be a 360 female. You're a mother, you're a wife, you're an entrepreneur, and you're doing so many different things. So I really wish we would kind of highlight these things because we're very critical. Like you said, she did get a lot of backlash about WAP. I don't think WAP should be on the radio. I'm still going to stick with that. But I am also still very, very, very proud that she can that she can be full circle 360. And I wish people would actually look at her like that, like not as in just a one dimensional, oh, I'm a feel a rapper shaking my ass. This is my job. Yes, I do enjoy my job. Yes, I can be a role model in other ways, maybe not in this particular way, but I definitely can be in showing a young lady that you don't always have to use your body, because she also was very advocate about that as well. So let's just focus on more glass half full type shit. You know what I'm saying? Glass half
Yes,
full.
yes, yes, yes.
So again, you're gonna go ahead and tell them how to find us and all the other kind of stuff, and remind them where to go, because you know I'm not good at that. I'll be like
First
YouTube.
off, where you
Okay.
going? It's 9:47. You
Hold on, wait.
still ain't over.
No, hold on,
Where you
wait.
going?
What? No, no. I was saying, you know how we have like an intermission before we get to hot take, but then again, I forgot that I almost skipped over one of a really good story, um, which I think is a really dope move, but there's also a lot of people I feel as though we can also put in honor of this memorial. But again, I know that it's coming in light of a very difficult time, and he was very heavy to us. So over 17,000 people signed a petition to replace Anderson, South Carolina Confederate Memorial with the statue of Chadwick Boseman. The Confederate monument belongs in a museum but has no right to be displayed there, the petition reads. I believe the community should come together to honor someone from Anderson, South Carolina. Oh, actually, that's what's up. I didn't even realize he was from there. That was able to change the movie industry. Chadwick Boseman opened up many doors for young Black people with the leading roles in movies such as Black Panther or Marshall. Shit, we could go on because my man did the damn thing. The Dodgers, that was one of my favorites too. It's only
Yes, yes.
natural that his hometown. It's only natural that his hometown honors what he did. There is no need for political controversy in this decision. Amen. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take back what I initially said. So let me retract that. Despite it currently being illegal to remove a Confederate monument without the approval of the state Senate due to the South Carolina Heritage Act, the petition directly addresses Anderson Mayor Terrence Roberts, South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster, and local representatives, urging lawmakers to relocate the Confederate statue. The
Mhm.
organizers of this petition hope that the Confederate statue will be moved to Anderson County Museum to preserve its history without honoring its racist ideas. Did. As we previously reported, Chadwick Boseman sadly passed away at the age of 43 following a fourth battle of colon cancer that we had no idea about. And he did it with so much poise. And so much grace, and just so humble and down to earth, and giving back to those, even though he knew that he also needed to be replenished himself. That was his way of replenishing himself. It's giving to others, and just going from the stories and the connections he had with so many different people. I really wish that we would have given him his roses when he was here. Um, and I think we did in a sense, but just not. It's a lot of things that we didn't know behind the scenes. So again, rest in peace. And damn, I was looking forward to another Black Panther and something so much more for my kids to also kind of look up to see their own superhero, a black
Yes. Yes.
superhero in a movie being a
Yes.
leading role. It's so major. Like the last time we had that, I don't know if y'all remember, was Static Shock. I don't remember
Hmm.
that. That's the, I mean, Static Shock, and a little bit before him, I can't remember, was Flash and ooh, who was the other person? See, I can't even remember, but
Go
yeah,
ahead and tell everybody
I
how
kick it
old
over.
you are. Go ahead.
I'm young, but I'm also very well rounded in culture, in comics and stuff. Yeah, so I be knowing, you know what I'm saying? Don't know. I am old.
It's all right. It's all right.
So my son just actually hit me, said they made another Black Panther movie. But he was in it. And he said he was in it. Yeah, but they didn't show it to the public yet. Oh wow, that's exciting to know. So
Okay.
I definitely
Okay. Your
so
son
we
got
got
the
so see
inside
this
scoop.
is you he got the scoop. Go ahead, Devon. And then they have so hopefully he said also is in the other Avengers movies. So we're gonna see him in Black Panther 2, Avengers. The because Avengers got like what 3, 4, whatever the last event. They got a lot of
Yeah.
Avengers got a whole
Yeah. So the last
eclectic.
Avengers, they were
So
able to bring back so many people that had died
bringing
in the
back
Avengers movie before that when they because they went back in time. So I'm excited for that too. And one thing that in his passing, people have played so many clips and played so many things that he has said that he has done. And so it was very humbling when he left from getting, I believe it was an award, and he said, you can't have another Black Panther without having a Black Panther too. So I kind of knew that it was going to come. I
it was
wish he would be
coming.
here. I wish he would be here to be able to see it. You know what I mean? But that movie itself was just so powerful. It was so powerful, and what it did just for people of color, just across the nation, people just felt differently at seeing ourselves in screen in that way. So, I wish he would still be here to see it, but he's doing big things. I'm sure in heaven. I'm sure. I'm sure. I
Yes,
feel like every
is.
once in a
I
while,
just feel like
God just get bored and be like, "I need some new entertainment up here."
right, and I kind of feel like the timing, man, could have been more wrong. But I guess
Mm.
at the same time, right, because everything happens on purpose and nothing happens on mistake. And um,
Mhm.
man, I just really wish we can empower and we have some more leaders to step up because our men,
Mhm.
man, to see his impact that he had on our children, like
Yes.
my mother, you know what I'm saying? Like we
Yes.
were all touched. We were all touched, by in some way. So it just didn't sit well with me because colon cancer is also
Mhm.
very treatable. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, did he not have the best care? Was somebody doing?
I
I don't
mean,
know.
he
I
did,
just
but
it was a hard
it was his
it was a hard
time.
pill to swallow. Yeah,
Mhm.
it was a hard pill to
Yeah.
swallow. So
It was very interesting too to me because I saw a lot of people are familiar with the Five Bloods that was on Netflix. Delroy Lindo and a lot of other great older Black actors played military folk, and he was playing the ghost of one of the friends who had passed. So one of his co-stars said, while they were filming, they were in Thailand, and he really thought that Chadwick Boseman was, prima donna because here we are, all these men of an older age. Here he is, and we're carrying these 40-pound backpacks, and we're trekking through Thailand, and when we get back, he got people giving him a massage. He got people waiting on him hand and foot. He got people trying to make sure he's okay, and he started just crying because he didn't know. You know what I mean? From his aspect, he's
Mhm.
going home telling his wife, you know what, Chadwick is a prima donna. He let the Black Panther movie go to his head, and you know he
But
think
really,
he's more than
that
what
was
he.
scared. That was his
But the
kid.
reality of it was this man was battling a serious illness. And so really it puts things in just a different level of perspective. You don't really know what the person beside you is going through. People
Mhm.
in general, especially us that are in front of the camera, us that are behind the mic, we put on a major facade because this is acting to us. You know what I mean? T. Gray is a character
Mhm.
for you all. You know what I mean? Lucky Lay's
Yep.
a character. You know what I
It's
mean?
a
That's not
character. Yep.
Tiffany at the end of the day. That's not Keisha at
Mhm.
the end of the day. So it takes a whole lot out of us to put that on. But when we do, we on. You know what I mean? We don't shut it off
Mhm.
until the camera goes off, until the light goes out.
Come on. Yep.
And being able
We literally shut it off as soon as the
yes, being able to
camera.
work through whatever is happening to us personally, mentally, emotionally, physically. It's not
Mhm.
always easy. It's not always easy. So I just want to just commend the people who were around him and who did keep him comfortable until his last day. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
can't
But
imagine being in his shoes, but you know.
yeah, but like, to be honest, he makes me not. It's no excuses. Like, damn, Chad, you really look like low key, high key, set the bar because you literally gave us 8 hits in your 4 years.
Hmm.
Like 8 movies that probably took a lot of, like, I didn't run out there. You know what I'm saying? So like, to all of our people who, I don't have this, I don't have that, get your ass up and try. And
Hmm.
there's always someone out there willing to help you, and always something, a way for you to at least be able to make $1 out of 15 cents. And I know, as
Yeah.
corny as that may sound,
Yeah.
determination is just that. You can literally have
Hmm.
zero. And I guess throughout the show, to be honest, it's like you literally can start from the bottom and now you here. Like,
Yes.
literally. And it takes a
Yeah.
lot of work, and a lot of dedication, and just also being humble and being grateful for the things that we do have, and counting our blessings, and making sure that your mentality is sound, so you
Hmm.
can literally put all your energy into moving forward and building yourself. Like I said, life gets tough, things are
Show,
easy,
to be honest, it's
but
like you
damn.
literally. That's my fault.
Oh, I thought I was hearing myself. Oh, my bad.
You were.
I was like,
You. I'm sorry.
look at you,
I was
kid.
listening.
You over there listening to us on iHeartRadio at the same time. I try not to do the same thing over here.
I'm sorry.
Dang, my voice scared me. I was like, hold up, wait now. I'm hearing myself.
I gotta be mindful, you
But
guys, because we stream live to Facebook. I have to be mindful of sharing so that people doing watch parties when we are streaming. I gotta be mindful. But we're gonna be back next Wednesday. Y'all see us again. I'm gonna get it
yeah,
right.
yeah, we gonna get it right this time. All right, so let's get into this hot take again. Rest in peace, Chad. You definitely will be missed. Um, So what are, like, okay, so this, we love talking about relationship topics and things that are related. But before we do that, go ahead and tell them where to find us again. You said iHeartRadio, Facebook, streaming, IG. Um,
Guys,
see, I told you I'm
we're
bad at things. I was like,
because,
iHeartRadio.
we
And
have
I've only been
so
on the
much
show for like
relationship
months, but okay.
because we do have so much relationship talk today, you guys. We're going to table it. We're going to table this hot topic, and we're going to make sure we hit you all with it next week. So next week, I want you all to be prepared because we're going to be talking about what are the best parts in a new relationship. Okay, so you guys stay tuned. Make sure you don't miss that. In the meantime, in between time, make sure that you all catch us everywhere you possibly can. This is Illustrate Radio, powered by Bliss. Make sure you tune in on Facebook every Wednesday Wednesday, 9 to 10 p.m. until we make it back into the studio. This is where you catch us. Make sure you find us on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at illustrate_radio. And make sure that you do check out our new platform on iHeartRadio. We're bringing you nothing but the best news and entertainment and things that is going on. 2021 is coming, you guys. Make sure we about to hit that ass with some fire. Make sure that you do not miss it.
Yes. Everyone, we're gonna take a shot at 12:59. We got 11:59 on New Year's on the 31st. We take a shot and we gonna talk about shit again.
Yes, we're gonna have so much more great stuff coming up for you guys, and your girl is lining up some guests. It's going to be fire. So make sure that you do stay tuned. Make sure that you see us again. I see you again Wednesday, Lucky.
I see you too, but where can they find you though? You can't leave without telling us how to find you. We lost.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Listen, if y'all don't know where to find me by now, y'all ain't paying attention.
Attention. Tell them again, Queen.
Yes, so you can find your girl at the love below _ sex talk with T Gray. I'm on my volume 2 of my Corona Chronicles, talking to some of the best comedians across the country. You guys catching everybody up on this comedy and this sex life. Make sure you check me out also at GetTheseLaughs.ent. I got a new comedy show I'm putting together for you guys for September. It's going to be dynamic. So far, your headliner is Joe Hill out of New York, who is phenomenal. He's also dropping his new comedy album Monday.
So is this going to be live? Really opening back up. Are we gonna be able to like?
I do Zoom comedy shows, but I'm gonna make sure I get him in here hopefully Wednesday as a guest, so he could definitely tell you all about his new comedy album. He's fantastic. But that's how you follow me, guys. Just put your back signal up for T Gray. I'm coming.
Hey. Well, y'all know, again, I'm a Jamaican, so I got like 50 million IGs. But the first one today is going to be Cincy Sweet at Instagram. You can follow me and place your orders there as well. Shout out to my pine and ginger. It's been my bestseller all week. But yeah, so Lucky Lay Marie on IG, Magical AF Podcast. Y'all catch my old episodes. I'm going to be like T Gray, and I'm going to be able to manage and organize my stuff where I'm able to literally juggle 5 things at the same time. I got to be a true Jamaican, so let me just go ahead and make sure I'm at 100%. But shout out to Sinister, one of my artists. I love him to death. He has a song called That's Right. Y'all make sure y'all check that out on YouTube, and it is also on iTunes, Spotify. Yeah, we need them streams to go up, so come on, let us.
Yes. In the meantime, we see y'all next Wednesday. We see y'all next Wednesday. Okay, little love ain't. Little spit that ish.
Hey.